Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Thank you for being here. My name is Andrew, coming to you from beautiful Costa Rica. Tonight's topic is going to be escaping the narcissistic relationship. Think about that for a minute. Guys, if you like the content, please subscribe. So when you were in a narcissistic relationship, you know exactly what I'm talking about. You had to find a way out of it, no matter what that way was. Maybe you ended it. Maybe you maybe you were discarded. However it ended, you needed to find a way out of it. Now, being discarded, of course, it's not something you want to have happen to you. It's one of the most horrific experiences anybody can endure, and yes, I do mean that. But if you were, and you've come through the fire, and you've healed, and you understand exactly that you had to go through that narcissistic relationship to get here in this moment, right here, right now with me, then you understand that it's actually a good thing that you're out of it. Now, I understand many people may not resonate with that because many people are still in a narcissistic relationship. And this video is mainly for you. The thing is, the narcissist, if you are in the relationship with them, again, in any capacity, coworker, friend, lover, acquaintance, relative, churchgoer, whomever, doesn't matter who it is. The point is, this person is not going to change. And you need to understand this sooner than later. The longer you are in a toxic narcissistic relationship, the more opportunities you are giving the narcissist to take advantage of you, to have you feel bad for them, to have them play the victim card, to have them use you, abuse you, and manipulate you, to have them lie to you, cheat, steal, deceive, do anything that is not honorable. That's what a narcissist does by nature, and that's, I'm certain, what they're doing to you right now if you are currently in a narcissistic relationship. Now, many people that are in narcissistic relationships, and if you're watching this video right now, my heart goes out to you. I'm sending you a huge virtual hug. God bless you. Stay strong. Continue on the path. But many people that are in these relationships, they know what to do. They just don't know how to do it, how to execute the leaving of a narcissistic relationship. And there are virtually thousands of ways to do this. I am not going to jump into any of these on this video. What I will tell you, though, is you need to understand that this person that you're in the relationship with, they are incapable of change. They know one thing, which is to take, and take more. And when they're done taking, that's right, they're going to take even more. So what you need to do, you need to understand, get this message, that either dissolve the relationship, move forward, and leave them in the past, or you're going to have to utilize gray rock and understand that this is going to be a long road for the duration of the relationship. Again, many people share children with the narcissist. Many people, it's their sibling. Many people, it's their next door neighbor. Many people, it's their spouse that they just figured out, in fact, this person is a narcissist. And all these light bulb moments are going on all over the globe, literally. As I create this video, people are becoming awakened and aware and understanding what narcissism is and how it affected and or affects them on a daily basis. The narcissist in your life, past, present, and my hope is not future, but if so, this qualifies as well. The narcissist is an energy vampire. They have you constantly walking around on eggshells. You're constantly working for them, whether you know it or not, whether you want to admit it or not, whether you see it or not. It's what you're doing. You're working for the betterment of the narcissist and their false sense of self. And you are absolutely crushing your resources when you're doing this. So, as the thumbnail mentioned, escaping the narcissistic relationship, there's a fine line here for people who are stuck in these relationships or are presently in the relationship, the narcissistic relationship. And their heart is telling them one thing, their mind is telling them something else. Yet they know that this person who is abusing them and manipulating them and gaslighting them, they know that that person's not good for them, but yet they still are in the relationship. And there are, again, many variables, many reasons why the person is still in the relationship. Maybe they don't have the financial resources because they become dependent on the narcissist for resources, which means food, water, shelter, paying bills, things like that. And that is financial abuse. Yes, it is. Other reasons why you may not leave is because maybe you believe that that's just going to be your life and you're destined to stay with this toxic, abusive person because that's all you know. There's so much more out there for you. If you can make things happen if you want to, and if you take a chance and jump out into the unknown. I understand it's not as easy as that. I'm just trying to plant seeds here on this video to let you know that you can do anything you want to do. Other people that are in the narcissistic relationship currently, right now, as I speak, they are understanding more and more that this is a one-sided relationship that benefits the narcissist and it doesn't benefit them. And that is a good thing. The more awakened and the more you understand that the narcissistic relationship doesn't benefit you, it never has and it never will. It's just all smoke and mirrors. What it is you, the person watching this video, if you're still in the relationship, what you're doing is you're clinging onto a breadcrumb of hope, a breadcrumb of perhaps the love bomb and or euphoric stage, or perhaps you think you can change this person, or perhaps you think that this person can change, or perhaps you think that if you leave that this person's going to go on and find someone else and be super happy. No, 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 and no. The narcissist does not care about you. They look at you as an appliance. They look at you as a person to provide resources to them and for them at your expense, not at the narcissist's expense, at your expense. Keep in mind, if you were in a narcissistic relationship or if you're in one right now, this should resonate with you. Are you paying the bills? Are you the chauffeur? Are you the person that's doing the maintenance around the property? Are you the person that's picking up the kids or dropping them off? Are you the person that's planning the vacations? Are you paying for the vacations? Are you paying for food? Basically, is everything level? Is it a reciprocal, two-sided relationship between you and the narcissist? It's not. It's a one-sided relationship. And the narcissist, most likely, if you've been in this relationship for any length of time, they most likely have beaten you down so you don't believe in yourself. You don't trust yourself. You've become an extension of the narcissist. That's why escaping the narcissistic relationship is imperative when you are ready, when you're strong enough, and when you understand that there is a long healing path in front of you. Each and every day you stay with the narcissist, or each and every day, let's say at work, you sit right next to them in a cubicle right next to them. That, believe it or not, that is toxic energy that is entering your field of energy. It sincerely is. It's draining, it's exhausting, it's smothering. It doesn't allow you to be productive at the workplace. What it allows is for you to have this person who's badgering you for hours on end or weeks or whatever they're doing, just disrupting your workflow. You're allowing that person to steal your energy and to take your focus away from what you were doing, because that's what the narcissist does. That's why when many times they do things that maybe they're loud, maybe they're humming, maybe they're playing music too loud, maybe they're always asking you questions that they know the answer to, maybe they're asking you to do the work for them. You never know. But the point is, that's not a healthy environment. You see, in the workplace, and I do understand many workplaces are not the most stable environments. I understand that, but there are good ones out there. But having said that, if you have to work with a narcissist, or maybe the narcissist is your boss, you're dreading when they call you. Hey, come on in the office, let's talk. Because why? Because you know it's not going to go well for you. It never has, and it never will. It's because the narcissist, what they want to do is crush you and make you feel less than, and steal your ideas in the workplace and demoralize you and keep you working on weekends and keep you working, spinning on that hamster wheel, when in fact you're doing the workload of probably 2 or 3 people. But they know that. They're not going to admit it, though. They're going to be pushing you as hard as they can. Because why? Because they're going to get that vacation in Jamaica for five weeks while you're still stuck in the office working over the holidays. This is how the narcissist, it's how they prey on people, especially in the workplace. Having said that, escaping the narcissistic relationship, it is imperative. In the beginning of the video, I mentioned sometimes, many times, people get discarded. Not a pleasurable experience, to say the least. And I'm not making light of it. If you actually were discarded and you've put the inner work in through time, patience, dedication, devotion, commitment, resilience, and strength, and you've healed properly, then you know, and you should agree with what I'm going to tell you right now, that that relationship was difficult, but you had to go through it to get to the other side. You see, that was your destiny. That was a path that you had to cross, and you were being tested each and every day you were in that relationship, whether it lasted for a couple weeks or decades. You just had to go through it. And maybe it took you a long time to actually understand what narcissism was, because perhaps if it was a couple decade old relationship, you didn't have the internet, you didn't have the interweb, you didn't have this information at the touch of a fingertip, but now you do. Point is, there's no excuses, there's no blame, there's nothing. People get in relationships for many different reasons, for virtually thousands of different reasons, I understand. However, there is one thing. If you were entering a romantic relationship, a friendship, or a workplace relationship, and you thought this person was a kind, loving individual or had the same thoughts or viewpoints similar to you, and they turned out to be not like that, a narcissist, and they smeared you with the smear campaign, and they manipulated you and stole your ideas and just did all the nasty things that they do, that's not good. And when that happens, what you need to do is you need to learn from it and grow and build boundaries, maintain them, understand that you were targeted. The narcissist saw you, they saw an opportunity in you, they saw your beautiful bright light, your aura glowing, and all the possibilities that you had surrounding you, and they wanted to steal that from you, and they did for a period of time. Getting back on track, exiting or escaping the narcissistic relationship, it's something that takes courage, it takes commitment if you were not discarded. If you had to do it on your own, meaning you end the relationship, again, that means you're taking your power. That means you're slowly coming out of the fog and you're understanding that this relationship is a one-way relationship that doesn't benefit you and that you need to escape it because your energy is being sucked from you each and every day. It's being drained. Your resources are being drained. Everything's being taken from you, your energy, your time, your friends, your family, every single thing. That's why the longer you're in these narcissistic relationships, the more draining they are and the more isolated you become and the stronger it is to get out of them until you actually understand that you need to end it. So escaping the narcissistic relationship, whether you were discarded or you ended it or however it ended, it could have ended many other ways. If you did it, congratulations, I'm proud of you, God bless you, that's beautiful. Not if you were discarded, you get my point. I'm saying that if you were discarded and you've healed properly is what I should say, and that's what I meant to say. If you were discarded recently, my heart goes out to you because this is a difficult path, it's a long process. But in time, in your time, you will heal. For those of you who are thinking or contemplating ending the relationship and you've taken steps to do so, that's a good thing. Continue to stay focused on ending the relationship. Continue to focus on yourself. Continue to know that there is light at the end of the tunnel and continue to know that there will be better days. It just takes courage, patience, understanding, healing, and awaken. Sorry, I had something in my eye. And an awakening to understand that you need to do this. So escaping the narcissistic relationship, like I said, I could talk about this probably for 2 days straight, probably even more. There are many different layers to it. Again, if you were discarded, my heart goes out to you, but if you've come through the fire, you know what I'm talking about, that it actually was a blessing in disguise. If you haven't, you're still healing, God bless you. I'm sending you a virtual hug, and I'm sending you positive energy, strength, light, and love, and abundance. And if you did end it yourself, fantastic, good job. And if you're thinking about ending it, continue on the path, continue to stay focused and educate yourself and understand that the sooner you get away from the narcissistic relationship, the quicker your energy will return, the quicker your identity will return, and the quicker you will feel more like yourself. It's just the way it works. So guys, that's the video. I hope you liked it. I loved doing it from beautiful Costa Rica. This is Andrew. Namaste. Have a great evening. Stay true, stay blessed. Continue to become awakened and aware and understand you are amazing. You are beautiful. You are loved. You are not alone. God bless you. Have a great evening and stay on the path. Remember one more time, escaping the narcissistic relationship, whether you did it, you're about to do it, it's a good thing. You just need to have a plan, stick with it, and understand that you deserve so much better in life than being consumed by the narcissist. God bless you. I'll talk to you tomorrow.